Hi, everybody. This is Paulina of the Afro Anime Initiative, and I'm here to talk about episode 11, With or Without You, by U2. So basically, we continue on with the competition, and this time we see, Carol and Tuesday perform, but this is kind of, it picks up right where the last episode leaves, and we see that Tuesday has a burn from this package she opened from a friend or a mysterious, but it's like I think Sybil? No. Yeah, Sybil. It's obvious that she did it, but everybody's like, "Oh my god, who did it? Who did this? Who did not want them to perform?" And it's like Tuesday. I'm pretty sure you know who did it, but at the same time, she's I don't know. I have issues with this episode because in hindsight, you look at how certain characters respond to certain situations and you think, okay, so Carol looks at Sybil and is like, okay, she's not right in the head, there's something off. But they don't have her really think that, it could be Sybil who did this. No, they have to run around and struggle. The host of the show was going to introduce the girls onto to the stage so they can perform, but they're not ready yet. She's still getting her arm looked at, and so he's asking Ertegun different questions about his life and stalling for time. Which, okay, it's something he needs to do, but it's like I really feel like this part of the episode could have taken on a much different approach, different direction. I really wish that Carol has taken on more of a role and trying to, yeah, she's trying to focus on, okay, we're going to perform. Tuesday's injured. What can we do? They luckily do come up with a solution to perform a song that doesn't require a guitar. So it's good that they were able to, keep making music and have an arsenal almost in case something happens or for the appropriate situation, so on and so forth. So in the meantime, while they're trying to figure out what's going on, Angela catches wind and she's like, oh no, I hope, my mom didn't do this. Of course, her mom didn't, but she did keep a secret from her, like endorsing, having Angela endorse more of that drink that she models for. And Angela's like, oh, that's fine. I'm just glad he didn't try to hurt Tuesday. Um, so the episode continues, and the girls are able to perform. And right before that, Carol is asked about her past, and being a refugee from Earth and not knowing her family or not knowing her background because she was abandoned. I just found that really interesting how she was asked those questions on live television. And right before that, of course, Ertegun had to be a little and ask, oh, well, a performer who is injured before they're supposed to perform is not really a performer. And I'm just like, okay, Ertegun is 100% a hack. I'm sorry, but no performer ever tells another performer that. Number one. Number two, if he was a true performer, he would actually, well, he let his personal feelings get in the way, but he would actually say, like, good on you for being able to come on stage after sustaining an injury and still try to perform. Because that's what you're supposed to do as a performer. The dancer in me was like, I was so mad. I was so mad because like the performer in me came out and was like, hold on, that's actually a good thing. She was injured and she still managed to come on stage to perform. That's what you're supposed to do. Well, I have my own qualms with it, but if you're so injured, don't push it. Try to recover so you can have a better performance later. But it's still pretty cool for her to go on stage and to perform. So I find that really, really immature of him to say that. And I'm just like, I've heard that later on he winds up not in a very good situation in his life, and I'm just like, yes. To give an example, I remember, uh, who was it? I think it was of the Foo Fighters. That he basically like he broke his leg on stage, okay, and still performed while a doctor put his leg in a cast. And I'm just like, Whoa, this God was maybe 3 years ago. This happened, and honestly, yes, you know, I was told stories by my dance teacher. Like he knew a dancer. She had a huge part in a performance. Well, not a huge part, but there was a piece she had to do, but she was just sick as a dog. Couldn't even move. But they got her out of her hotel, brought her to the theater. She got up, performed her piece like she wasn't even sick a day in her life. And after her performance, they brought her back to her hotel room and she recovered. So, again, I have my own issues with that, but it's like, don't why would y'all why like it just I dislike Ertegun more and more as each episode as I watch each episode. Like I can't stand him. um so off from that, after that, after Carol being asked those questions, they perform. And what was the name of the piece? Lost My Way, there we go. And it was a beautiful piece, of course, perfect harmony. Whew, beautiful harmony. Like I'm like, I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know. I don't know. But that beautiful, beautiful. So they perform their piece. They win the competition. Um, well, that portion of the competition. In the meantime, they're trying to figure out, okay, who's the one to injure Tuesday like this. Angela comes to suspect her manager, her new manager, because the footage that they look at was from Peter, or Peter, and the description was like a skinny young lady, and she was like, "Oh, it's probably the manager," and she kind of, you know, tells her that you're not my biggest fan, blah blah blah, and of course her poor manager is like, "What are you talking about? Like I am your biggest fan." And she just goes off crying, and I'm like, "Angela, you bitch." It's excuse my language. But I'm looking at the behavior of some characters. I'm just like, uh, no. Um, and I'm pretty sure that comes into play in the next episode. But, they catch Sybil, and of course, in her delusion, is like, oh, Tuesday, did it hurt? It hurt. I bet it hurt as much as you hurt me. You deserved it, blah, 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 And I'm just like, go away, you delusional piece of junk. Go, just go. And again, it still bothers me that they include that sort of thing so early in the series. I don't know. I feel like it's something that would come into play later on, but not right away. I don't know. Just the pacing and the placing of these type of issues really bothers me. Um, but in winning that round of the competition, Carol is still trying to figure out a way to give her gift to Tuesday. And at the end of the day, they're at the riverfront or the lakefront. I don't know. And they kind of have like this, not a falling out, but a conversation between the two where I pretty much Carol expresses her insecurities about them continuing to perform together and, going through all of that. And, Carol's like, you're lucky you have a home to go to. And Tuesday's like, well, I do, but nobody's looking for me. But I don't have a place there. Which to an extent is true, but at the same time, it's like, no, your mom's a politician. She's a powerful, powerful politician. She's looking for you, you naive child. But at the same time, I do get what she means. And lo and behold, a black car drives up, and they're like, "Hey, time for you to go home." She's like, "No," and they're like, "Guess we got to do this the dirty way." And they grab her. Carol tries to chase down the car, and she literally jumps onto the car. And I'm like, "You street urchin." I'm like, I guess this is not the first time she's done this. Because the way she got onto the car and actually fell off the car, like she did like this tuck maneuver, and I'm like, she's done this before. Oh my god! So that's kind of where the episode leaves. And poor thing just starts crying, like just a whole bunch of stuff just happens to them, and of course it's like it's a story. You're throwing all of these elements to a story to put these characters through hell and back. Which, okay, yeah, dramatic effect, but at the same time, it's like if it's a 20 some odd episode with this type of story, I feel like y'all can slow down a little bit more. That's just me. I don't know. I feel like there could be something different to it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna really give my full scope of how I truly feel about the whole season so far, or series thus far, in the last video that I will do, I think for episode 13 or 12. Sorry, I'm just like, wait, which one? How many episodes? I think there's 13 episodes. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Um, so yeah, it was an interesting episode. A lot happened. A lot happened in the episode. Again, a lot that I'm just like, does it have to happen that way? Does Ertegun have to be this? It's like, what good does he serve? But I guess there are his type in the actual like industry in real life, so it's not surprising. I'm pretty sure if I ever go into the music industry and meet those types, I will be probably kicked out right away because I will mouth out, like mouth off, so quick. Like, don't, no, you're useless. Sorry, you take up space. You're full of yourself. Go away. But that's just me. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Feels like it's a lot shorter, but no, we're right on time, I guess. Thank you for joining me. If there's anything that I'm missing from my review that I may not have picked up on, let me know. We can talk about it. So once again, I'm Paulina of the Afro Anime Initiative. Please don't forget to like, hit that subscribe button, share this video, let us know what you think. Let your friends know about this if you're watching the show or any other show. Bring up suggestions that we can look over and review ourselves. And have a great one. Thank you so much.